Rand Paul destroys The View's Whoopi Goldberg in a heated debate, a Broadway-style showdown. The debate you didn't know you needed to see. Rand Paul versus Whoopi Goldberg. Watch as the Kentucky senator takes on the queen of daytime television in a political showdown that had the entire nation talking. Heated exchanges, sharp jabs, and the ultimate winner. We'll let you decide. Stick around to find out what happened when the gloves came off. And make sure to subscribe for more unmissable moments. It's a showdown for the ages. Politics, sharp words, and egos collided in the latest episode of The View, as Senator Rand Paul went head-to-head with none other than Whoopi Goldberg. If you think you've seen heated debates before, think again. What transpired on that stage was nothing short of Broadway drama, full of passion, intensity, and sparks flying across the set. Grab your popcorn and take a seat, because what went down was a spectacle that has the internet buzzing and political commentators reeling. The setup, a perfect storm brewing. It all started innocently enough. The topic, the latest healthcare policies. The players, a staunch libertarian senator and a fiercely opinionated talk show host. But the stakes were much higher than a policy discussion. The View's Whoopi Goldberg, known for her unapologetic views and quick wit, made it clear that she was not backing down from a political argument. Enter Rand Paul, the Kentucky senator with a reputation for challenging the status quo and challenging mainstream media. What was supposed to be a civil conversation quickly spiraled into a battle of words, each one sharper than the last. Whoopi kicked things off with a jab at Paul's healthcare policies, criticizing his stance on insurance reform. She didn't hold back, accusing him of favoring policies that would harm the most vulnerable. Her voice was filled with passion as she made her case, waving her arms and leaning forward to make sure her point was heard. She clearly believed she was about to dismantle Paul's entire platform. The heat builds. Rand Paul's epic retort. But Rand Paul was having none of it. Calm and collected, with that signature deadpan expression, he didn't flinch. With every word, he turned the tables. What happened next was political theater at its finest, the perfect blend of logic, emotion, and showmanship. You've got it all wrong, Whoopi, Paul shot back. What you're talking about is a fairy tale. What I'm advocating for is freedom. The freedom to choose. It's what this country was built on. His words hit hard, like a punch to the gut, and the audience was on the edge of their seats. Goldberg's facial expression shifted from confidence to frustration. She fired back with a personal attack, challenging Paul's credibility and questioning his empathy for people who would be most affected by his policies. But Paul was unshaken, his tone now almost theatrical in its delivery. You know, Whoopi, you're the last person who should be lecturing me on empathy, he said, looking directly at the camera. I've been fighting for people's freedom for longer than most people in this room have been on television. The tension reaches its peak. And then came the most dramatic moment. With the audience on their feet, cheering and gasping, Rand Paul delivered a final blow. If you want a nanny state, go ahead. But don't tell me how to live my life. The crowd erupted in applause, and even Whoopi seemed momentarily taken aback. It was a blow that hit her where it hurt, cutting through the noise of the debate and silencing her for just a moment. Whoopi's eyes narrowed. The fierce host tried to regain control of the conversation, but there was no denying that the debate had taken a sharp turn. It was clear, Rand Paul had emerged victorious in this heated exchange, much to the surprise of many who thought Whoopi's wit and experience would outshine him. The aftermath, a social media frenzy. It didn't take long for clips of the debate to explode across social media. Within hours, the internet was ablaze with hot takes, memes, and comments from every angle. Some praised Rand Paul's calm and controlled response, hailing him as the true winner of the exchange. Others felt that Whoopi had been too aggressive and that she failed to make her points in a way that resonated with the audience. In the days that followed, the hashtag Rand Paul destroyed Whoopi started trending, with thousands of people discussing every nuance of the debate. Political pundits weighed in, and fans of both sides took to their keyboards to express their opinions. Behind the scenes, what really went down? So, what was really going on behind the scenes? Sources close to the show claim that tensions had been building for weeks between the two. Whoopi, known for her blunt demeanor, had been vocal about